customers? No. Okay, that's the answer that most of the bond traders do. What do bond traders quote? They quote on-balance sheet debt items. They quote debt to EBITDA, debt to cash flow, debt to capital. There's a ton of different ways you can have off-balance sheet debt. You can have loan guarantees, asset-backed securities. Even the banks had this left and right. The spreads in the market, there's about $600 billion to about $1 trillion in off-balance sheet debt, just in the form of special purpose entities and SIVs. $600 billion to $1 trillion in debt. Credit agencies never looked at it, banks did, but ignored it out of pressure. I never liked certain companies, and I never trusted the rating agencies, to be frankly honest with you. Because even my own analysis of adding back the off-balance sheet debt to the on-balance sheet debt and getting an economic debt number made a huge difference in my decision-making. We've been dealing with garbage numbers, just the way our market is set up. Credit analysis is going to be very important. I don't care if you're an equity analyst or a fixed income analyst. You will have to know reading footnotes, even if it's 12-point, Courier font, single spacing, and full justified. It will be your life. The only way I can read a financial statement is by locking myself in a conference room, taking a highlighter, taking my lunch, avoiding the cell phone and email. Because the minute the email comes, I'm distracted. I've got ADD. Information flow is burgeoning with higher speeds of dissemination. There's more people, the population itself tripling in the last 50 years justifies why there's more volatility in the markets. And if there's bad information, we'll have more. And across all markets and all asset classes. Bottom line, just to make our presentation end, get out of the office, be a people watcher, think deep as a visionary, meditate if you have to, and make time for reading magazines and watching movies. In other words, you can have fun being in finance. You just don't have to constantly be working, just out of the normal way of doing things. Thank you very much, and I hope I kept you all awake. Thank you.
Okay, thank you all very much. That's the end of the presentations. So a few housekeeping items to tidy up. As usual, those of you who have been here before will remember our traditional gift for our forecasters is a crystal ball. So a slightly different format this year, but we hope our presenters will enjoy it, especially gazing into it next 12 months, and hopefully that will help them fill out this form a little better. Before all of you leave, can you please fill out the form and leave it on the table so that we can have lots of fun next year, okay? My closing remarks, I would like to once again thank our sponsors, OVB, Allfans, Ernst & Young, MasterCard, BPP, Professional Education, Economia, Z1, Factum and Venio. Special thank you to Donat Burst and Marsteller for all their help and support in putting this event together this evening. It's been a long night. Hope you enjoyed the speeches, hope you learned something, and there's some wine out in the foyer supplied by Vino and Spol, and hope you stay with us for another glass or two before we wrap up. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next year.